In verse 21, it says, once you were alienated from God and were enemies in your minds because of your evil behavior. But now he has reconciled you by Christ's physical body, through death, to present you holy in his sight without blemish and free from accusation. If you continue in your faith, established and firm, and do not move from the hope held out in the gospel. This is the gospel you have heard, and that has been proclaimed to every creature under heaven, and of which I, Paul, have become a servant. I give you a teacher.
Come on.
Come on, Tess.
Well, I'm super grateful to have this opportunity to speak. I always love this part of our service where we get to share our hearts with each other. And yes, I'm Letecha. I moved here from Syracuse, New York, and that's where I was met by a woman named Hope on campus. I was studying to get my master's degree, and I met her. And growing up, my family was involved with the church down the street from my house. So some of us would go, like my grandmother would always go, my aunt and my uncle, and I would sometimes go with them, but I hated the service because it was so long, and I never truly felt a connection. But I don't remember hearing great lessons about God or about Jesus, and after a while, church became a holiday thing, and like Easter or Christmas. But all the while, I never really learned about God or Jesus, or at least not enough to know how to have a relationship with Him, and how He provides guidance and instructions for our lives, like it mentions in Psalms 25 and 12. And so growing up, Jesus, I knew Him, I knew God, I knew the concept of going to church, but just not enough to know His love. And I really love this scripture. I think it's awesome. All the scriptures are awesome. But it says here, once you were alienated from God and were enemies in your mind. And I love how it says in your mind and not in God's mind. And so in my mind, He was distant. He was distant. And He was just someone who I thought of as watching me. And when I was impure in my relationships with men, or if I was under the influence of alcohol or marijuana, I would think, like, I wonder what He thinks of me. But in my mind, there was no God. Like, there was no relationship, there was no connection. And He was always looking, but never intervening. And I never understood that. And I felt a lot of shame and a lot of guilt. And for the sins I committed at that time, I didn't realize they were sins. But you know how you have it on your heart and on your soul, like, this is not right, something is wrong. So I would carry these things around with me all the time. And in Matthew 11, 28 to 29, it says, Jesus, this is a paraphrase, Jesus says, come all who are weary and burdened, for you will find rest for your soul. And it really wasn't until I devoted myself to studying the Bible that I learned about God's love and the weight of Jesus dying on the cross for us. And I was able to truly feel freedom. And God became less of this distant man in the sky watching. He became my companion, my refuge. And it's so crazy. God really shows me different things throughout my life, and well, since I've been in this relationship with Him. Sometimes they have to be really real for me to get it, because like He sent me Hope, right? And her name is Hope. So He does these things for me because that's how I don't know, I have to see it. Like, it has to be literally in front of my face. But yesterday, I was heading back from my house. It was in the afternoon. I just left a friend, and I ran into a peer of mine who I went to grad school with. And it's so crazy because Syracuse, I don't think she has any affiliation with Seattle. So it's like, why are you here? It's across the country. Wow, this is crazy. So once I got her attention, I'm thinking this is going to be an awesome conversation. It like hit me all at once. And I felt like I was looking in a mirror, but not at her, not myself, it was like my old self. And it was because she was under the influence, and I don't know her life, where she was going. We were able to talk a little bit, but I immediately thought about the moments where, during times like that, where I was just high and out and about, and how I felt and how lost I was. And I immediately thought too, at that time, money, men, school, my own strength, like those were things I put my hope into because I didn't know God. And studying the Bible made me realize that placing my hope into things like school weren't going to save me. And here it was right in front of my face. Like, this is like, I just felt super grateful for God. Because that could easily still be me, or that could have been me. And I really love Psalm 26, verse 3. David writes, "For I always have been mindful of your unfailing love, and have lived in reliance And Jesus dying on the cross for us to enter into a new term with God, where we get to experience His grace and His mercy, as I mentioned in Colossians 1:22, that's God's unfailing love. And His love, and Jesus' love for and dying on the cross for us and sacrificing Himself is that we get the opportunity to be presented holy, without blemish, and free, and this is something that's freely offered to us. So I always think, like, why? Who am I to deserve this? Like, why did God choose me? Why did He select me? And I thought that if I continued in my life, before I was living, that, things would always remain the same, and nothing would change. But giving my life to God, He has taken me on an amazing journey, one that I would never experience. Like, I wouldn't be here right now. And I've never thought to move to Seattle. But I'm living a life where I'm not constantly weighed down by my decisions. And all it took was me sitting down with amazing women who love God, who truly went after the Word of God, to change my life, to really get to know God through the Scriptures and to change. And it doesn't end there. Like it says, if I continue in my faith, establish and firm, and do not move. So it's a constant going back to God, constantly praying, constantly reading the Word, constantly getting guidance, constantly staying connected to Him. That helps us. That's what God gives us, this relationship with Him. This is what it looks like. And so if you're here today, I plead with you to study the Bible and really give your life to God. And if you have already given your life to God, continue to reflect on the heights and the valleys that God has taken you and it was made possible by Jesus. So, thank you.
Father God, awesome God, thank you so much for everything that you